Hey everybody, this is Chris with Hotspot Metals in downtown Chicago. I just don't know quite what to say. I put out a post today that we had hit 50 likes and invited you all to come and enjoy the site that we're putting together here, the Facebook page and the website. And it looks like, we could have over 100 likes on the page. Thank you so much, especially to the people that shared the page with their friends. I'm trying to blow this up. First of all, let me say this is not a money making venture. I am just extremely interested in collecting artful coins, saving bullion, all things precious metals, and I'll tell you in a little bit why I kind of came around to this, why I'm even interested in it. But let's just say it is now a full-time hobby and passion of mine. There's no reason why saving in silver, gold, talking about different cool coins that are out, finding great deals out there. Why this can't be a cool, fun thing. But we've got an awful lot to talk about here. Precious metals is, let's say, the value of them, the price is affected by so many forces and vectors that are out there. One of the fun things about being involved in precious metals is it keeps you tuned into the world. It keeps you tuned into the news. And just to give you an idea of how many of these vectors and forces push and pull against each other that change the price of gold and silver every day. I made a list because I'm going to bring this into view here. I made a list of different topics that I could talk about on this channel that could have maybe a 15-minute, 20-minute discussion about their effect on our precious metals. And then I tried to categorize them between geopolitical, economic, currency, industrial, and retail factors. And I just imagined, as I was putting it together, if I drew a line between each geopolitical action and how it affected all these other categories and back and forth between all of them, I think this whole screen would be blacked out with lines because everything is so interconnected. And the one thing that we all have in common is, we all live in this world where we have to work or acquire our funds somehow. The one thing that unites us all is we all have funds. We all want to keep our funds. We all want to have those resources not only stored in some sort of value, but to keep their purchasing power over time. This was the list. I think I've got a lot of topics to talk about going forward, and however the mood suits me on any given day or every other day or so, I'll pick a topic and we'll go off on a little tangent on it. And then what I want you to do is please comment underneath the video or underneath the posting and help me understand maybe a little bit better about your ideas on it, what your experience has been. I started saving in precious metals only in, I think I began in December of 2017, was my very first purchase. That's going to lead me to something I promised I can't deliver on either. I went to this one bullion dealer, and you could get a 10-ounce bar at spot for your first order. And I thought that was pretty slick. So I went to all these other dealers too they all had some amount of silver at spot for your first order. Well, it's been a long time since I did a first order, so in my last video I said, well, let's just wheel around to APMEX, SD Bullion, JM Bullion, Provident, Bold Precious Metals. I got their at spot deal at those places last year. I cannot find on any of them where they're offering any spot price deals. So let's kind of create Team Hotspot Metals here and invite any of those dealers who might have caught wind of our soon-to-be powerful group and have them post some deals for us. If we can get our numbers up to a good size, I mean, heck, I think we've got a few hundred people right now. Just want to show you. I've been looking at my Google Analytics here all night, and this is the way it's been all night. 8, 9, 10, sometimes up to 20 people around the country, all on the site at one time. It's just very, very exciting. I think that if we team up as a large group, we can start kind of putting a little pressure on some of these dealers to throw us a few deals. And wouldn't that be cool? So anyway, this is why we watch the news. All these things on this list will have some effect on the price and value of our precious metals. And there is a difference between price and value. And we'll discuss that another time. We're not so worried about price always as we are about value, because if the U.S. dollar is deflated or inflated, all we care about is what we can buy with those precious metals, no matter what the price is. I'll have a more substantial video about one of my, I think I got about 50 topics here to cover, but I'll get into those another time. I wanted to just introduce myself, say hello, and really, really thank those who are sharing and liking this page on Facebook, because I think that's the key to us building a very big group. And look out, APMEX, SD, whoever else is out there. I would think a smart dealer might throw us a coupon code as a group now and then. What do you think? You think we can save a little bit of money if we get a large group together? Why not? Why not? So let's make this cool. Let's be cool with each other. And thanks very much for stopping by Facebook's Hotspot Metal Facebook page. Signing off. Thanks a lot. Stick around. Come visit us every day. Hotspotmetals.com. Live charts, news, and certainly check in with us on Facebook and share this so we can build a viral community of cool people who are in the know, watch the news, and save in precious metals. Good night.